Hi, everybody. We are live. This is me, Tiffani Patlin, host of the Radiate Your Genius stage. And this is Patricia McHale. She's also going to be a speaker at our Elevate Your Summer Speaker Summit that is coming up on July 23rd. And then, of course, we have the amazing Michael Pritchard. And these people, we're all passionate. We all have a story to share. We all have tools and tips that we just are so passionate about giving everybody in the world to help everybody elevate in all areas of their life. So, Patricia, you want to share with us how it is that you met Michael?
Oh, yeah. Michael, gosh, we met when my daughter was 1 year old, I think 1.5, maybe, running around. Michael, I met through, I don't know, a series like an angel came out of nowhere. My son, I just got off of a Delivering Happiness. It was like happiness followed me everywhere. Michael, you were in a happiness movie recently, and I was on a Delivering Happiness bus tour with Tony Shea, the CEO of Zappos. And I just came off of it and was going through a divorce, and it was a very dark time for me. And Michael came into my life and loved on my kids. He flew out from San Francisco to show up at my son's school, my son was being bullied at the time, and he spoke to the entire school. The news came out. It was an amazing time to be present with him. And Michael just healed hearts. He was just this light of just spreading love and kindness and compassion to kids and to me during that time. And he just inspired me, and he's been really just a mentor to me since. And he's adopted my kids as their grandpa, and yeah, we're connected.
Great kids.
We're in the pipeline. Kids. Yes.
I love it.
And so Michael's been doing some amazing projects along with the Happy movie that he was in. He's been in a movie called Robin's Wish. He was best friends with Robin Williams. And Michael, why don't you share a little bit about that movie and what Susan Williams is doing now and what you're up to?
Thank you very much, Patricia and Tiffani. Thank you guys very much. It's an honor for me to be with two remarkable leaders and compassionate, gifted people who are medicine for a better world.
Love you.
I did a movie called The Happy Movie with Tommy Shadyac, who did the movie Bruce Almighty, Evan Almighty, Ace Ventura 1 and 2, Patch Adams, Liar, Liar, Nutty Professor. Much like Tony Shea, he was a billionaire who had a traumatic brain injury from a bike accident and wanted to find out how happiness becomes. And he talked to Robin, and they came, the two young directors and filmers, Rocco and Adrian Bella, came to film me working with children. And we did this whole movie on neuroscience of happiness all over the world. And it's called The Happy Movie. And then subsequently, after my good friend Robin passed, I did a movie called Robin's Wish with Susan Williams.
So good, by the way.
Beloved wife. And talking about both of these tie in completely to neurological
powerful
health and wellness. And I always tell everybody that I is illness, but we is wellness. And that's what we're about in our Elevate the Summer. We're trying to
such awareness,
reconnected after COVID. And Robin's Wish, what it does is it talks about, as Susan brilliantly, because she is an artist, describes Lewy body dementia as an octopus of chemical warfare in the brain.
Ooh, that's powerful.
Yeah.
And it's a very powerful description. And so what we try to do is raise money, and we're doing a remarkable job because recently down in San Diego, where you guys are, she finished a speech, and we just found out through a CNN reporter that $29 million was donated for research on this, which is amazing. Christian Rogers did this great CNN article about it. I hope everybody gets to see it. And Susan speak in Robin's Wish, and the portion of it called Spark, which is just the educational portion of what we're trying to inform the public about. Parkinson's, because I know Patricia and I have dealt with a friend who has Parkinson's, and
Cassandra.
she's a lovely, remarkable spirit, right?
You know, there's so much more to that. And I think people should go see the movie Robin's Wish 1, because people don't realize there was so much more to that story. That is so much, there's so much awareness, that medical story and medical issue. Susan's doing amazing things and bringing so much awareness, and I just love her for that.
Yeah, me too.
And I love you.
And I love you guys, because everything that we're doing, this is what it's got to be about. And if COVID didn't teach us anything, we need each other.
Yes. And that's what Radiate Your Genius and this Elevate Your Summer Speaker Summit is all about, is bringing people in community to heal together, because we can learn from one another, we can heal with one another, and that support is monumental in our journey, as we learn, and gain wisdom from each other. So that's why we're hosting this summit, and we're just really excited to share everything. And I wanted to ask Michael, what was it for you that made you want to say, yes, I want to come speak? Knowing that our aim is to reach out and touch people's hearts out there in the world.
Well, I'm a person who actually believes more than anything. After I was a probation officer, I've been kind of a spiritual social worker all my life. And I've been doing that 50 years. I was a medic in the military taking care of wounded. And I learned that life is triage, lots of wounded, keep moving, lots of wounded. And that the more we touch, and from Patricia, I know that she knows, and I know that you know, Tiffani, as well. Human touch, human spirituality can change everything for a person. They need to feel the connection and love from people. They need to feel informed and enlightened. But also, because of COVID right now, I see it in my daughter, who's, I call her the therapist. She styles women's hair and listens to their life situations. Yeah. And Katie said she was shampooing a young 14-year-old's head, and she had not been touched in a long time. And she's from a very privileged, wealthy home. And Katie said she emulsified into tears.
That's heartbreaking.
And that is going on with many of our kids out there and our families. We need touch. We need compassion. We need not, and I love this line by one of the kids.
We need connection. We need eye contact.
Yeah. The kid taught me, I said, don't overstand people, understand people. And the kid says, yeah, but Mr. Mike, what about understanding? Understanding ourselves and others.
Wow.
With that as well. And I went, wow. When a fourth grader can teach you more than your college professor.
Isn't it interesting? The proximity of people we're around has such a profound effect on us. Hurt people, and loving people can love people. And I think we're all just here to spread that right now. And our Elevate Your Summer Summit is so important to be a part of, if you can join it. For me, happiness has always followed me, even just the word happiness, studying happiness, the awareness of happiness. Michael, with you in the movie Happiness, I have this book Tony Hsieh wrote, Delivering Happiness. It was part of that launch. My book, I Got Your Happy Endings, coming out soon. Woo-hoo! Everything's about how can we spread and grow and spread that and help others at this time in the world, right? Surrounding ourselves with people that are rising, that are choosing that path.
Earth, mirth, rebirth.
Yes. Yes, and I don't know if you guys know, but Michael was a stand-up comedian. So being Robin Williams' best friend, did comedy with him. How many years ago? My gosh, you were doing stand-up with Robin.
43 years when I first met him. And
so a lot of laughter hanging out with Michael Pritchard. So if you want to be a part of this summit and you want to laugh, come be a part of it.
Yes, it's going to be a lot of fun. And you, Patricia, you just exude happiness. Like, I love seeing you and hugging you because you just exude happiness and give the best hugs. Like you were talking about touch. It's so true. That's why they say, hugs, they're just so healing in and of itself. People think that they need all this money and stuff to be able to do for other people, but never underestimate the power of a hug, a simple hug.
Yeah, there's a great line by Swedenborg. He said, the rich always want to be richer and the powerful always want more power, but you got to leave the happy alone.
Yeah. Some of the most powerful people in business and CEOs, they have it all. They had it all. And you know what they're searching for? Connection now. They're coming and they're looking for coaching and wellness retreats and connecting and eye contact and touch, because nothing else matters than that. All these things,
figured it out.
We don't take the U-Haul with us, my friends.
Right.
The house, the car, none of it. It's who are you? Yeah. Come be a part of our summit. It'll be fun.
What kind of stuff are you looking forward to sharing with our members, our VIP members that join the summit, Patricia?
Mostly I'm going to be talking about mindset, like, as you can tell, with the happiness and discovering happiness at a time when the world seems overwhelmed and coming out of a pandemic. I think it's so important to kind of go into those spaces in between, right?
Yes.
The spaces that we really need to look at, that we've kind of overlooked perhaps, and just emotional intelligence, right? Digging a little deeper into that. So I'm really excited.
Yes, I think
Michael's also. How about you, Michael Pritchard?
Well, I think what we do and what you do is emotional archaeology. Both of you are emotional archaeologists. You study how important it is for us to unburden ourselves, describe what happened to us in the past that made us become who we are, and how to help the future arrive at the same time that we do. Because I have a grandson that he makes me laugh so hard. I was cracking up. He's 5, but he's Russian Irish. Brankosmos Dimitrovich Bakinin. I love him. And he was with me. He made me laugh so hard. I showed him. I said, we bought this milk thistle bush to make you see the butterfly will come out of the cocoon and go around. And he goes, well, actually, Grandpa, they fly to Pacific Grove, California, and get in familial clumps to gather strength for the 4,000-mile journey to Mexico. And I go, what are you talking about? He goes, you don't watch Wild Kratts, Grandpa. I watch Wild Kratts. And I'm like, I go in the house to my wife and daughter. I go, is it true about the 4,000? Those little paper thin things fly? And they go, yeah, watch Wild Kratts.
Guess I need to watch Wild Kratts.
This is why I love them. And, and I think this generation that we are helping to inspire and bring forward are like you guys, the enlightened reinforcements that we need for a better world and a better medicine for that world.
I love you.
Yeah. That's very
We're going to elevate the summer, Earth, Mirth, Rebirth. Woo!
Yes.
You don't stop laughing because you grow old. You grow old because you stop laughing.
Hey, that's a good. Laughter is in itself medicine. It's healing.
Yes.
So that's really good.
I like that.
The other thing I really love about us putting on this Elevate Your Summer Summit is I feel that a lot of the tools and tips and everything that people are going to get is going to help them as we get also into winter, because I myself learned about winter blues moving to Utah, and I never really experienced that before. And it's almost like it can be a trigger to people who carry depression. So I feel like if you were to join this summit, you would be inspired, motivated, empowered, and we'll be giving you tools and tips to help you with your mindset.
Tools for the toolbox.
Yes.
Tools for the toolbox. I like
one
that.
One of the ones I love most was one of the kids who's dyslexic. He goes, Mr. Pritchard, dude, did you know that depression also spelled I pressed on?
Wow. These kids need to be on the summit.
Yes. Honesty. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
I love it so much.
Yeah.
Kids teach, and when I see Sage and Elijah, and I think of all the kids that I've had impact with for years on PBS across America, I just am overwhelmed at the enlightened reinforcements that are moving forward for us to help us save planet Earth and save our communities and teach love and compassion and connection. That's what Elevate is all about.
Yes, I love it.
Yes.
Patricia, do you have any last words as we end this live video and start get on with our Saturday?
Just thank you guys. Thank you, Michael, for showing up and being present and being so loving and kind to the world around us. I'm thankful to be in your circle. Tiffani, thank you so much for inviting us to be a part of it too. And we'll show up. We're excited. Yeah.
Yeah. Michael,
spreading the love.
Yes.
Thank you guys very much. And everything is going to rock forward to a brighter world. And in the winter, they can rewatch this and remember the tools that we're teaching in the toolbox.
Absolutely. Yes.
So
Yes. We love you.
And we actually have early bird pricing is going on until July 15th. So don't delay. Get your ticket. Come have fun with us. We have a full panel of 8 speakers. Next Wednesday, we'll have some other speakers coming on live so they can share a little bit with you about their passion, why they're doing this, and what they're going to be speaking about. And if you want to learn more, just head over to radiateyourgenius.com, and I will put the link in the description box so you guys can check that out. And if you have any questions, any comments, just feel free to leave your comments below, and we will reach out to you. That's it, everybody. Bye. Bye.
Much love.
Bye.